What's going on, Try the Hip Hop Podcast? This is Howie, another Lost in Thought. I apologize, first of all, because I know it look weird, like I'm looking down on y'all, but I forgot my other little tripod thing, and I'm at work. I'm kind of looking out for the door because I got somebody picking up. But anywho, I just want to talk about this real briefly. I just want to say that, first of all, I didn't get a chance to say it, on like hip hop podcast. Try a hip hop podcast, but rest in peace to John Witherspoon. I won't elaborate into that because I think Curtis has done enough justice on that. Topic I wanted to talk to, just a little bit more lighthearted. I talked about this earlier, probably about like earlier in the year. You guys remember when Soldier Boy I'm trying to get the fly out of the way, had his video game console, that he made his video game console, so to speak. And basically what he did is he pretty much did drop shipping on a major scale, because a lot of these machines were already from China. They're already made. You can buy it yourself, but all you were doing really was buying the Soldier Boy name, and it just had me to think, about the whole thing. Is that why don't we as black people start heading towards the video game industry, like have our own thing, especially now, because actually I'm, not to belabor a point, I am going in the IT field at school for right now, and hopefully that will help out on the show as well. But I was talking to a guy while we was waiting for our advisor, and even with whites in hold of it now, not to make it a racial thing, but it's in shambles because of the whole, you buy a game and then you buy more content to play the game. I think really if our blerds got together and really tackled this, we could really make not only a good gaming community for, just us, but everybody. You know what I'm saying? We could turn that around, I feel. And I've talked in the live video that, we need people like, if so willing, like Jay-Z, the Dr. Dre, the people that could put money into those type of projects. Because video games and entertainment, video games are pretty lucrative pretty lucrative business. Excuse me. People still go out and play. I know a lot of people are going to phones and stuff because that's more casual. I think that's more for the casual video gamer. Me myself, I'm a console guy. I know that a lot of people like, oh, it's PC, da 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 da. That's just how I am, just a console guy. But anyway, I'm just making this brief. It's just one of my lost in thoughts. What do you guys feel? Do you feel that black people should try to take step forward into the video game industry? I just think it would also be great if we, just on a side note, if we do get into there, that we have a mascot, a character like a Mario or a Mega Man, just to give some examples. So we have a stapling character that people can relate to, so the kids can relate to. Really, growing up, I still love Mario. Like to this day, man, come on, like you can't get away from them, even though they do some crazy stuff. But Mario's just a fun, wacky game, and it'd be kind of cool if we had somebody like that, uh, in art looking like us in our likeness, that we could, play and explore worlds with, or, whatever that, we would think about doing. Because just like Black Dot said in his podcast, I know I kind of reference and talk about him a lot, but he just brings up so many good points. But your imagination, the sight, us having that ability or having the ability to go into, the imagination, really, stepping outside yourself really builds up uh, your self value in yourself. And that's why we, especially in the Hollywood, they want us to play, I don't know, kind of going sidetrack, but they want us to play slaves or people that's thugged out so we can kind of be stuck in that box. And it's like, come on, it's 2020, just 20, well, let's say 20, well, we might as well go ahead and say it's 2020, but 2020 is around the corner. And we really got to stop, thinking that in this box, like, we got to, this is what we are, So, anyway, I ain't gonna ramble on too much. That's just my thoughts. Again, just check us out on the Try Hip Hop Podcast. I appreciate those listening. Again, I do apologize for the camera angle because it looks like I'm just looking down on y'all, but that's not looking down on your family. Actually, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that I'm just trying to impart some knowledge. And on that note, peace.